Hey guys, Minute here. I'm back with newish video, this is just a video, sort of concept that I came up with. What it is like, essentially, pretend you're playing an RTS. You guys don't know what an RTS is, look into Warcraft or StarCraft 2 or something. Just go and look at those or something. I'm not going to explain what RTS is, but I'm going to essentially look at this map, or match, as if it's an RTS. Like what we're doing in third person view, like all the way above their heads, what they're doing, being me and my squad mates. There's IB Bet, Not So Friendly, and me, and we will be dropping Salty. So Not So Friendly goes to L's, IB Bet goes to Broken, and I go to Brick. Me and Not So Friendly play a lot, so we have some pretty good team chemistry. This was my first game ever with IB Bet, and here we do pretty well this game. Pretty well. Just gonna, get rid of all that, stuff on the bottom. But, so what happens here is, in this game, I get a ton of kills. Don't look at the top right, that's actually incorrect information. I don't have 11 kills right now. But, I don't get the top kills in this game, but I get an insane amount of kills, and we end up winning the game. Sadly, I don't live to the end of it, but I'm still gonna go through the entire thing as if it's a third-person game, just like this. And as you can see, Ivy Bet up on the top left up there is just getting bashed on by two different people, so Cole goes to help him out. And in my mind, I'm thinking it's 2 versus 1. Cole seems to be doing pretty well. He's not losing any health. I'm just going to go on. I hear people at Brick. I'm going to go and stop the people at Brick from going and attacking them. So, I'm on the right, taking out 2 people. I don't realize that there's another dude coming up on the left. On the left side of the screen. No one called out anything, so I just kept on fighting. But Ivy Bet and Cole will take care of him pretty easily. I finished my 2v1 with a small little build fight that I ended up winning. And that's the end of my fights over there. But over here, Ivy Bet and Cole, they're in a fight over here. Not So Friendly is also, I'm gonna call him Cole, because I just know his name is Cole. Ivy Bet, his name is Bill. He's Billy. I'm gonna call him Billy. But anyways, we're over here, we're finishing our fights, and this Wrangles dude. We're not gonna fight him yet, but you'll see him later on in the game. I can promise you guys that 100%. We'll see him later in the game. So up in the top right, you can see that up in the top right. I'm talking about the mini-map, not the cheat sheet score 11 kills thing that isn't even mine. You can see that there's no one other than that Rankles guy that I just said that we weren't gonna see until later left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna speed things up a bit. I can't. That's unfortunate. I have to have the control panel up in order to do that. Alright, whatever. We're keeping the control panel up. I'm not watching my own game, though. This is not my own game. This is not my, screen and stuff, which is fine, but whatever. So I'm just going to speed up time. The Rankles dude is up north a little bit, regrouping with teammates and stuff, which is fine. We don't even know they're there yet. We're just over here gathering mats, messing around with each other, because this was nothing formal. It was just a game that we were playing. This I bet dude, again, I don't have much team chemistry with him. He's over here shooting at people that are up in the sky over here. They're just flying around. He doesn't call anything out. We end up realizing, and we start pushing. Instead, we don't end up meeting with the guys that were flying around. We end up meeting with people that you've seen in a couple seconds. And here, there's a huge squad fight about to happen. These guys, if you smell the gear from the Ray, Rankles, and Mr. Eggbeater, that's pretty brutal actually. They start getting into a fight. Rankles is the only one that pushes up into this fight. I'm guessing he's like the build fighter or whatever, the pusher of the team. He's the only one that brings up, and I'm sitting here behind all these snipers, and I just melt every single one of them. All 3 of them die to an AR. So I kill all 3 of them. Rankles is now alone in a 1v4 situation, I'm pretty sure, over here. Actually, 3 of the people from that purple squad with Lucifer King are gone. They just disappeared. They ran as fast as they possibly could. I don't know where all of them went, but they just disappeared. Now Furfenstein is going to go on top of the hill here, try to get into a fight. Rankles is still alive. He's still running around. Not anymore, he's dead. by IB Bet. But we're just running around, and now we're surrounded on all sides in a 3v3. Now, we've all got shield. The only person on the enemy team that's got shield is the dude on top of us. And now, that isn't that big of a deal, because in the fight, Cole is on top of him, and I know that Cole can handle himself, and even if he couldn't, I jumped down, and I tried to get into a shotgun fight with the dude, and whatever. The thing that worried me was these two people on the hill, and apparently that was never needed to be a worry, because Cole just starts melting one of them. He gets worried and starts peeking back. Ivy Bet, he's a keyboarder on PS4, which I guess doesn't really mean anything, but he's a bit better than both of us. He's more experienced in the entire group. And he gets into a fight with this dude. I end up stealing the kill though, so that's nice. And then we won against our next squad. Now we together I have 8 kills alone. Ivy Bet has 3, and Cole has 1. And as you can see, all of our squads over here, we have no clue yet. We have no clue at all the squads over here. We're just looting, you know, messing around with each other about how that build fight went and stuff. And we're just running around. I'm gonna speed up time because it'll be quite a while until we eventually get into a fight with them. But me and Cole get over here. I'm pretty sure he gives me minis over here. Don't know what's going on with my character. I'm not sure what's going on over there. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, he gave me a chug and I took a chug. And then we get into this second fight here. I'm actually gonna rewind because I didn't catch the start of it. But these dudes start coming down from the top. IB Bet, I'm pretty sure, doesn't even call them out. We just see them coming down the hill. And I'm still over here taking my chug. I'm still chugging. With Cole for some reason watching me. And these guys are coming down. We hear shots by somebody. And that's when everything breaks loose. Right after he starts building, nades start going off. Cole springs into action. I'm next to him. IB Bet lasers this dude. Cole takes up the kill. I start building up these dudes. These guys are already, like, done. They've lost a teammate. We've all got shield. It's over. And what pursues is just a massive build fight of me and Cole not knowing what's going on, and IB Bet solo duoing until we figure out where the last dude is. And I don't even help in this fight. I mean, 100% honest, I don't even help. IB Bet essentially gets a double kill, and Cole gets 1 kill. And there he goes. I go back onto the hill, by the way. I went back onto the hill to make sure no one was up there, because that's where they come down from. But anyways, at this point in the game, we've essentially killed many different squads. 8, 6, and 1 between all 3 of us, which is pretty good. But, we're all running around and just looting and stuff. I'm just gonna skip a bit of this because it's boring. But we get into contact with a whole other squad. What's cool about the squad is the fact that they're insanely spread out. Little gamers all the way up here. We have Finn's fan all the way up here, and then all the way back in Salty. We have the big bad man. That's actually pretty scary. But we all see little gamer here, and he's a little screwed because we all push up on him, and at this point it's just a gangbang. They're just getting destroyed. IB Bet and Cole, Billy and Cole, they're just destroying that little gamer. And Finn's fan over here is building because I decided rather than going after them with those guys, I was gonna try and take snipes, make sure no one was able to get into that fight with them. And so I start shooting at him, and I just make sure that he can't get out of that one by one without getting shot at. So these two finish off their fight, and then right after they were done with that fight, they start pushing in on this dude. What happens is actually pretty cool because I'm not sure who got this snipe on this dude back here, the big bad man. Let me see, actually, who got the snipe? IB Bet sniped him, and then right after IB Bet snipes him, I sniped Finn's fan. And that was just squad wipe right there. Done. Right after that, we loot, we go to circle, which is easy squad wipes. And we're all just, you know, having a fun time while we're at this because this wasn't a serious match for us, we were just having fun. And, we end up coming in contact with our next squad, which does have 3 players in it, like the last 3 squads we faced. The real Pug, YT, Savage King Jr., 894, and Iker, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-4. That's a pretty nice name. I'm jealous. We're gonna be fighting in this sort of area here. And we go onto this hill, and this is when Cole sees him right now. And that's when the fight starts. We just end up going at it. Cole is right now in a solo trio, but in this type of situation, it's fine for Cole to be in the fight alone, because these guys all are just ramping up. Mr. Billy Boy has got his aim on the side of all of them. He's just bashing in on them. I'm on the side here, just making sure no one's able to get on top of Cole, so that Cole doesn't have an extremely hard time in this fight. So Cole has high ground over all of them, and that's really, really good for him. But at this point, we're pretty much useless as to any type of sight as what's going on. Cole gets down, the real pug, YT. He just gets melted by Billy. And Cole's now extremely low, and he's going to end up going down here. The issue with that is me and Billy are still back. We're still over here, and that's sort of an issue. The good thing is these guys didn't... Savage King Jr., the guy who's actually pretty decent at the game, he didn't BM. He was an actual good guy. So Billy was over here fighting Bug YT, and I'm in my mind thinking, okay, I gotta get up there now. But at the same time, I had vantage point. Me and him start shooting at each other, and then at that point in time, it was like we just needed Billy to get in the fight. He needed to walk in there and start shooting at this dude because I was too low of health. He was winning the AR fight, and I had low ground. There was no way I was gonna get up to him fast enough. So Billy finally BMs the dude, and then he's on his way up. And just as he's on his way up, I'm finally just like, you know what, whatever. I'm sick of waiting for Billy. I'm gonna push. I get all the way up here, and I'm finally on him. What happens afterwards? I fall down, go onto this metal ramp, don't realize that he's up here. I thought he was to the left a little more, or maybe even past. I thought he was still building. So what I did was I got up here, he shot at me. I didn't realize that he shot at me for some reason. I shot that ramp out from under him. I look behind me, and then I see him. And at that point, he's already got a shotgun trained at my face, and I'm still switching between shotgun and Tommy gun, panicking as to what to do. So he gets that kill on me. And this is not how I die yet, ironically. So Billy gets into a massive, you know, where's the dude? I'm still gonna look for him. I can't find him. Where is he? And then they finally get into that shotgun fight, which Billy barely wins. And then Billy decides that he wants to go and revive Cole. I mean, that's fine. The issue is he didn't box me in. If we go and look at this, I'm actually going to break my rule for a second. If we go and look at this, there's a huge little area where people can snipe me. And that's exactly what someone over there did. That dude right over there, the red outline on the left there, he sniped me. And they didn't care. Neither of them cared. They left. That was sad. I didn't like it. You know, that was right after me saying, hey, can you box me in? And he said, no, I got to go and revive Cole. And I was like, okay, whatever. So now, they're in a 2v4. V2 situation. And I know this because I'm in the replay, and yeah, we didn't know that at the time. We thought that there was two people up here, and then one of them sniped me. So we got D-May, we got Young Gunna, Dream Killer, Gym Zone, we got Evian, and Chewy. And at this point in time, these guys are just sitting back, metting up before Circle starts moving, because they're going to have to move with Circle. I don't know why I went that direction. They're going to have to move with Circle. And they've got a disadvantage, because they got to give up high ground to get to these guys, who have very, very high ground on Circle. What we don't know is the fact that they're in a fight. We had no clue that they were in a fight. We were really, really worried. Or they were. I wasn't watching very much at this point. So these dudes were in a fight. I'm pretty sure Chewy ends up dying. Evian escapes, and then dies later on. But this was also a very, very lucky win for us. Chewy dies. He's going to get BM'd. And Evian can't get there to revive. Pretty sure that rocket's going to kill Chewy there. Either that or that nade is something. There it goes. Rocket kills Chewy. And Evian is still alive. At this point in time, their teammate just realized that we're here. Dreamkiller was watching their back the entire time. He wasn't in the fight. He was going for information on the dudes behind them. Now he stayed back. He saw that they were pushing up. So he just called out to his teammates, who were all still focused on this one person, and they all decide, you know what? The one person is more important than the one person still down there. D-May stays back a little bit, and then the rest of the three push up. Cole and Billy are in the fight, heavy in the fight right now. And that's when the teammates start to arrive, and that's when everything starts going sort of downhill. Billy is alone. right now because Cole's got low ground. He's got no sight. So Cole just decides to try and get back up while Billy's bunkering right now. And Billy gets shot down, and he's just getting barraged right now. Cole's still down there. He's got no vantage point, which is sort of an issue because he needed to be up there. He needs to get shots off. I mean, I get it if you're sitting in a 1-by-1 third person thing just waiting. But if you're all the way down, like down here, you have no sight as to what's going on. All you can hear is gunshots and your teammate's health going down. You need to get up there and see what's happening. But again, Billy, this dude, he never called out anything. He was just focused the entire game. He was good. He was a good player, but he was not really like amazing at callouts. He was not. And he ends up killing this young guy dude eventually. While Cole's getting sprayed down by D-May. And man, this Pinkie Pie still alive. 100 shield, 50 health. And now these guys are just, they're not expecting her. They're expecting them to just sit back, relax. But now, Cole and Billy have got issues because they're in a 4v. They're in a 4v2. The only person not fighting right now is Young Gunna. So they're in a 3v2 with two guys that are very high health and high shield. These two together have about as much health as Jim Zone does. More, like a tiny bit more. But Billy's sitting here sniping. Cole is right now in a position where all he can do is build and run. And Jim Zone's ready to start spraying. Young Gunna, what are you doing over there? He is... What are you doing? He's medding. And D-May, he's just spraying. And it was so annoying because... Yeah. Billy starts putting shots down on him. He gets a few damage. D-May just backs up. He pops some minis. And there you go. And now Cole and Billy are now on the same sort of zone. They knocked Dreamkiller. They're now in a 2v2. D-May is still sort of behind. D-May starts peeking again. He starts spraying shots. You know, this is fine. It's not that big of a deal as long as you're able to put walls up. But Cole is ready to get rid of Young Gunna right here. And there it goes. He's going to get rid of Young Gunna. But in return, he's going to get sprayed down. He's losing health like crazy. And Jim Zone is right now going to be reviving Dreamkiller in just a couple seconds. Cole will be able to just spray down shots as much as possible. D-May now is now in a problem with Evian though. These two are now fighting, which is fine. And then here we have Billy thinking that Evian is D-May, the same dude that's just been harassing them the entire time, and just sprays. Look at that health. Walks up there, peeks, does a little bit of damage to D-May, and then it just goes straight to just death. Like, loss of health instantly. But Evian also does a little bit of damage to Billy. The only good thing is, after this, D-May and Evian are out of the fight for a couple minutes. Like, not a couple minutes, but like 10 seconds. This is enough to give Billy and Cole time to do what they need to do to kill these other two guys, who are right now, they're silent right now. They're just sitting back. Dreamkiller makes the mistake of trying to push out. Jim Zone's sitting back a little bit. Cole goes for high ground, and then all of a sudden D-May's back in the fight. Now, that was a very uneventful, like, period, because there were 10 seconds where D-May wasn't constantly spraying them down. They had time to go and do whatever they needed to do. Billy. What is he, popping a bush? He's at full health. Oh, he just popped a full shield. Got it. Or, make it. So, Billy's not full health. And just at that moment, D-May gets into a fight with Cole and wins it. Here we got shots going down. Cole tries to get up, get high ground, and then D-May's sprays are able to connect, and there we go. Death. And D-May ends up BAMing, because why not? There's one less person in the fight now. Jim Zone and Dreamkiller are right there. They're in the fight right now, perfectly ready to go. Now, Billy doesn't win this fight. He does not win this fight. He wins the next fight. And you guys will see what I mean in a couple seconds. Because this dude, he's got bouncers. And circle. It's all the way over here. These guys, I'm not sure they're even expecting Circle to be all the way over there. They're trying to revive Young Gunna. They're trying to lay on fire on this dude who's trying to run away at the moment. And they think he's just scared, I'm pretty sure. I think they know Circle's coming, but they're underestimating it. Now, Dreamkiller and Young Gunna, they're dead. Look at how much damage it's doing. They're gone. For sure, 100%. Now, D-May and Gym Zone. Gym Zone happens to be in the worst possible space for this. D-May, he makes a beeline straight for Circle. He's smart. Gym Zone, he just has to stay in Circle and try to take as little fall damage as possible. He should have just gone straight down with D-May. Because he's going to take too much damage now. He's going to take a little bit of fall damage on his way down, and boom, he's dead. There's nothing he can do. Now, D-May's low health and low shield. Billy, he made the smartest retreat I think I've seen in quite a while, because he retreated, he's at full health, half shield, against an entire down squad. Dreamkiller's dead, Gym Zone is, it's very unlikely he's going to survive, and Young Gun is dead. D-May is low health and low shield. Or not low shield, low health, half shield. And Billy is now having high ground. He's got D-May on low health, just forced to be spraying him down. And Gym Zone finally dies, and that's a 1v1 situation with a dude that has bouncers and high ground, and a dude that has low ground and low health. It ends up playing as D-May starts spraying him down, and Billy just decides he's had enough of it, and just boom goes the bouncer pad, and then boom. And it leads into a mini build fight. He goes for the no-scope here and misses it, and then he builds up, and D-May at this point is just, it depends on whether or not he wins the build fight here, and it's against someone like Billy, who has such a high skill level when it comes to personal skill. He's just ready to destroy, and that is the win. And there's the dance. So guys, I really hope you like this type of video, and if you guys do, if I get a lot of feedback on this type of video, I'll be doing more for the wins or really, really good plays or high squad kill games. I'll be doing a lot more just like this, but I really hope you guys like it, and I will see you guys later. This is also really, really fun to do.